Typical example. Please pay attention. As babies, we nurture them. Is that true? Yeah. I have 3 girls in my house who grew up right under my eyes from the day they were born. When they were babies, we nurtured them. We fed them, took food to their mouth, wore them clothes, wore them pampers. They poo-pooed on us. We cleaned their bumbo. There are times the mother will be breastfeeding the baby. The baby will take the milk and look at the mother and put it on her face. She doesn't beat the baby. She cleans her face and feeds the baby. Because as babies, we do everything for them. We wear them clothes, we give them food, we lay them on the bed, we pamper them to sleep. There are times some children will refuse to sleep. You carry them on your back and be doing like this. You become a musician by force. Because if they don't sleep, you cannot sleep. So you have to dance around, be dancing with children on your back. Then the child will laugh and hit you, say, look at this stupid child, I'm trying to make you sleep. What are you trying to do? You want to make the baby sleep so you can sleep. So we make them sleep, we feed them, we clothe them, we pampers, wear them pampers, we clean their nonsense, we clean all the rubbish on them, but we don't do it for life. We don't do it for life. Any child that would demand that service for life will be a lifetime punishment. No more a delight or a pleasure. Am I communicating at all? As they grow up, the next thing you begin to hear is, Jael, pick that pen and bring forth. She laughs. She's excited that I sent her. She will pick the pen and bring it and say, anything else? Move that chair. She's happy now that my investment for the last few years, she cannot tell me thank you by service. That I have not wasted my time. That her head is not coconut. That her head is a productive head. Am I talking at all? The proof of growth is service. Suddenly they sweep the house. They clean the house. There's no water. They go and fetch water. They put water on fire. They clean your bedroom. They make your bed. They take the father's clothes, they wash it and iron. What is happening? They are proving to you that you didn't waste your time on their head. Children, once they start growing, the next thing that evidence growth is service. You've been in this church 5 years, you are still carrying coconut head. You're not serving anybody. You still want to be served. You still want people to be running around for you. When will you serve others? When you come to church after everything has been done, you look for a nice seat to sit down. Before we close, you have disappeared. Look at you. You think you are being smart, you are being stupid. You are being a capital fool. Capital. You are being a capital fool. Why did Jesus call them fools? He called them fools because the things they should have known, they didn't know it. Am I talking to somebody here? You think you're smart? What kind of smartness is there? You're not serving anybody. You're serving yourself. You're making all of us serve you. And you're serving, so everything is you. Even Jesus is serving you. The Father is serving you. The Holy Ghost is serving you. You are the center of focus. You have become the Lord. You are Lord. You are Lord. You have not even died. Talk more of rising from the dead. "5 years of labor on your head and you cannot even see the need to serve anybody else, and you are happy." Never. You have not so learned Christ. You have not so learned Christ. begins to move, to evidence that the child is growing. You can send the child on errands. At a point, you send the child to start paying bills. Go and pay water bill, go and pay light bill, go and settle that, go and settle, because the child is growing. At a point, you start giving the child money to take care of certain things. The child is growing. At a point, the child leaves your house, gets a house for himself, and begins to send you money. Because the focus is not the child. The focus is service. Am I talking to somebody here? The focus is to serve. Look at this. Growth is evidenced by service. Let's look at scriptures quickly. Acts chapter 2. When people got born again. Acts chapter 2. Let's see the sequence. Acts 2:41. Put up 41 for me. Acts chapter 2 verse 41. Then they that gladly received his word were baptized, and the same day they were added unto them about 3,000 souls. These people just got born again. Next verse, 42. And they continued steadfastly in the apostles' doctrine and fellowship, and in breaking of bread, and in prayers. Next verse. And fear came upon every soul, and many wonders and signs were done by the apostles. Next verse. And all that believed were together and had all things common. They had how many things common? All things. 45. And what was the next thing they did after they were born again? They sold their possessions and goods and parted them to all men as every man had need. The moment they were saved and they began to grow in apostolic doctrine, the next thing they did was they started selling things. It was no more a focus on me, it is now a focus on others. They were selling things and meeting the need of one another. Selfishness died. You can't be born again and be selfish. No, you can be born again and be selfish. They continued steadfastly. That was a proof that they were now brethren, that you can now serve others. You can make things available to others. It's not about me. Prayer is not about me, it's about others. Worship is not about me, it's about others. Giving is not about me, it's about others. The proof was that they could sell those things and give to other believers. That's the proof of growth. They started selling their things. It was no more about accumulation, it was about service. They sold lands, they sold houses, they brought, and as brethren were in need, they were helping to meet the need of one another. Because the essence for growth is service. You are saved to serve. Somebody shout, I hear you.